Ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome back to the StarLadder CIS RMR. Powered by me and Danny right now. It's been a hell of a day. Only 2 best of 3s though, which isn't too bad if you don't consider a hell of an overtime. In this very best of 3, we've got K23 versus 100PingGods. First map being Dust 2. K23 took that away from their opponents. And then we swap over to the second map of Overpass. And what the hell happened there? Let's be honest, Danny. It was a slugging fest. They were going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Went to an OT3 and it all came down to the AWP of Smiley towards the tail end of the final round. Yeah, hell of a game, hell of a game. Always Overpass that's overtimes. No other maps, just Overpass. I don't know what it is about that damn map.
I mean, in that peculiar sort of matchup that occurred, it definitely was quite back and forth, but this time, though, K23 taking matters into their own hands. It's going to be an early advance push. It's kneeling, it's Mo securing the early frags. Smiley, though, definitely hearing a lot of footsteps. Going to make sure that he could remain with his life intact. And I like this maneuver from K23 because not only do they get the frags, but they also back away from their position, though Mo will still find the fragger. And Smiley, good response here from Sorrow, but it's still a 4 versus 2, and Winter will be going down as well.
And make that a 4 versus 1. Sorrow gets dropped down to 14 HP. It's all but over this round, and if you didn't realize, welcome to Inferno. This round started, well, essentially ended before it even started. K23, hyper aggressive in mid. Does just leave Sorrow left, but it is going to be a Drain who taps him through the barrels to ensure that K23 gain that first round. How are they going to force up in this one? Is it going to be SMGs? Is it going to be Deagles? Well, it looks like Neelan's gone for the MP9 buy up. Everyone else is going to be following suit right now, it would seem. 100PingGods, on the other hand, they are just going to be forcing into techs, it would seem. A lot of utility here as well. Something tells them they're going to go for a bit of an execute. Use these Tech 9s as akin they would rifles. See how that pans out.
I mean, this is the perfect map for the Tech 9s, or for pistols in general. So I can't really blame 100Ping to go for this purchase because they can find a lot of real estate on the back of it. So the flashbangs of the smoke grenade avoid as to be expected. Looks like, yep, it's going to be a trend. No. The first one to fall. Sorrow's going to move in with the Tech 9. He caused quite a lot of havoc here. There's only one player trying to hold on the bomb side. It's going to be Sorrow with the frag. Now look at this. The bomb side is open for business, but Norbert is going to try to shut it down.
Bomb is going to be planted in just a couple of moments. There we go. Now on a 3 versus 3. A couple of weapons being recovered by the T side right now. Smiley is not one of them though. Still a tech in hand. There's been damage done by that nade. Drops Mo down to 24 HP. Needing on the 60. Make that 40 now. Sorrow looking to do even more damage with this save from Mars. Picks up Norbert. Now going to look for 2 more. Smiley with his shots left, right and centre. And he's up close and personal now. Quite a hard round for them to be able to secure Neelan. There's 1 bullet in that tech. What are you doing? You actually hit him as well. Oh, man, reload the gun. Just reload it.
Oh, boy, oh,
I can't believe that.
I mean, the fact that he also gets the hit and just leaves the guy with just 1 point of health, that's the bummer. That's really dissatisfying. But for 100 PG, this is a great round. Again, the Tech 9s dealing so much
HP?
work. Yeah.
Oh my god, he's fuming. I'm fuming. I'm not even playing. Oh dear.
Oh, Norbert was pushed down middle, has his teammates backing him up. Very nice push here early on, and K23, once again, just like the very first pistol, they're going to the aggressive plays, and this seems to be a winning formula of theirs. Instead of playing it safe at the bomb sites, let's go for the aggressive plays. Let's put the guns in their face, and there we go. K23, the second round goes their way.
I would argue it won't work every round, but if you're able to catch your opponents off guard like K23 have been able to here, then by all means, go for it. It's a one-man show right now for 100PingGods. Every single person, Iceman, Winter, Duke, Sarah, Smiley, all on 1 frag. Sorrow on 5. believe a similar sort of story for K23 as well. Adren up on 5 himself. A lot of utility going to be deployed to be able to stop any form of push towards top mid. It's just going to be techs across the board with Smiley once again on that P250. A lot of utility picked up here by that T side. Nade goes in. Does it do damage? No, it does not. Even tiny bit. Dren takes down 2. Now going to be looking for the 3rd. Anybody home? Well, not that he can see right now, but he's getting flashbacks. Picks up 3. Mo still going to be holding on to the site now on a 2 versus 2. Make that a 2 versus 1 as Norbit finds one more. Pop flash goes up. Winter. Tall order for him to be able to find these 2, but they are weakened up a bit with that MP9. High rate of fire and pretty decent damage. He's looking to double his kills here. Go up to 4. Double his team's rounds 1 as well. For Mars there. I don't think he picked that up. I think he just tried for the peak. Oh, God, no chance.
Yeah, Norbert, the one player that was significantly low on HP, held a very good angle towards the apartments, allowing him to score a tremendous frag. Interestingly enough, I mean, there were 3 players here in the bomb set, and yet it was Lonesome Adren that managed to pick up all 3 frags. The other players not really stepping it up. But luckily for K23, we finally break the economy of 100 PG. The shenanigans will stop for now. It is going to be just a simple eco. And perhaps let's see that is going to be another mid-play this time, though. Those pistols inflicting some damage here on the guys. And you know what? They're not going to go for any more aggressive plays in middle, though that's something Norbert would like to disagree with. He's going to go for the push from Banana, securing yet another frag for K23. And Mo, seems like he wants to go in for the hunt. The MP9 is good, but the Deagle sometimes can be better.
Really nice 1 league there to be able to take Sora up to 7 kills. 4 more to find. He's got plenty of bullets. Not only in the clip, but in his chest rig as well. He's trying to find Norbert. Not going to happen. Just ready and waiting for every single angle. K23 now with a 3-round advantage at this point. Fully automatics on 4, soon to be 5 for the 100PingGods. K23 on the other hand got Mo on the AWP early on. What's he going to be able to find here? Norbert, that is outrageous from you. What did that chicken ever do to you? They look beautiful now. Leave them alone.
So he's also going to set up a fireplace here in Banana. Could potentially roast some more chickens, or even better, roast some teas who might consider going for the push here. Iceman, though, is going to be, in fact, Duke Visser with the frag here on Nealon.
Oh, my G. Norbert's fine. Safe for now.
Oh, he's going to check in the smoke grenade for good measure as well. If anyone would try to push on for the smoke, they'd be a goner. And it's a good thing that K23, even though they end up losing the player, they still keep on holding Banana. Mo right now is going to be the player holding middle. First frag goes his way, though. Is not aware how close they're getting. And Mo, he may just be able to escape the bullets, but no. Iceman, tad bit quicker. 1 player remains in the form of Fame. Oh, so many players entering the A-bomb, so the rotation will be swift, but Fame, holding the off angle, could still potentially get a frag or 2, though. Let's see when he's going to pounce. Looks like he's just going to play the waiting game. This is so good from Fame.
Oh,
and
what a
now
rotate.
That's the opportunity for Norbert to pounce. Gets the frag here in 1. Iceman, aware of the pit position, the nade could have been dangerously lethal. And Iceman will hold the angle. The Khalil will be good for 1, but it's Lonesome Sorrow who finds 1. 1v1 right now, solo on HP, and Adren could still pull it off. He's got the HP, but it's Sorrow who has the angle. And so 100 PG, they bounce back.
That should not have been a round that they won. The T side didn't really have a right to that round. The bomb goes down, and, well, K23, they just wait too long once again, playing a little bit too slow instead of going to overwhelm your opponents. Clearing all your angles. Play slow, and, well, they get punished for it. Quick plays there by 100PingGods. It ensures they come out on top. Adren down on a deagle. Everyone else has a fully automatic, with the exception of Mo. Oh, he's not. Oh, no, he is going to connect onto Iceman. Must have been through the wall for that to not have killed him, though. 53 HP is what he's been dropped down to. A lot of utility being deployed by the T's to be able to ensure that Banana is clear. Iceman flash as well. Nobody home. They've all fallen back towards their respective sites directly. I have to defend them a little bit closer. Still a 5 versus 5 situation. A flash going over. Anyone there to be able to pick him up? Oh, Mo hits the shot on Sorrow as he tries to peek the corner and punish him off the back of the flash. And while it hits his intended target, the timing's just not right. Neelan's going to be able to find one over the other side of the map, taking out Winter. Norbert holding back by Nubox. Soon to be wide peeking. Just a couple moments' time. He knows the utility's been deployed. Do they know he's there? No, they don't. Great flash. But, oh, they've both crouched down. Norbert finds one. Mal just going to continue spamming through the smoke. And there's so many people blind. I don't know what's going on. I'm blind of range, it would seem. Because what's happened? What's happened, Danny? There's been flash after flash. There's been people running in and out of the site. They can't decide if they're coming or going. Either way, K23, they secure another round. They're up to 5.
What a great round for K23, which for 100 PG, you cannot deny it. K23 did a tremendous job holding onto the bomb site for as long as they did. Some great utility usage, but also the positioning was so good. The players of 100 PG just not finding any opportunities to pick up the frags. It goes to show if you're entering the B bomb site and you're not picking up any of the frags on the entrance, you're going to have a difficult time making your way out of Banana, or if you get stuck at pool, you become an easy target for the CTs, and K23 demonstrates how effective it can be. And so, it's a simple eco. The simplest of ecos here for 100 PG. They're gonna come into this one as the day they were born. It should be an easy round here for K23. There we go, the AWP, the Molotov, the damage is being inflicted, the kills are being picked up,
Fame.
and the round should go their way, though Fame losing quite a lot of HP, but no worries. It's gonna be another one for K23.
Just envision him screaming at his teammates, just help me, I'm on 4 HP, they've got Glocks, someone get in, help me out as quick as you can. A much better start to this game than what we saw on Overpass from K23. 6-2 now. A 4-round lead. They're looking to extend to a 5th. I heard another chicken get killed. I'm not pleased, to be honest with you. I'm now rooting for 100PingGods. The amount of chickens that have been murdered here. Poor, innocent little birds. There's a lot of utility being deployed from K23. You can see that on the minimap. Banana completely overwhelmed by Molotovs and smokes. They've actually allowed Neelan to push up here. Such a tight angle with the MP9. That's where it excels.
Yeah, it's a really good angle with the MP9 to work with. If the players of 100 Ping want to enter Banana, they're going to have a difficult time going through Neelan. But I say that, and it's actually now just Lonesome Norbert holding on that position. As the players from 100 Ping, they're getting ready for the mid-execute. They have some utility to work with. In fact, there's only some utility here in Iceman. The other players, they're just going to have to go out guns blazing if they want to get any of the engagements. There's still some utility remaining for K23. Nice smoke here from Mo. And we also see Banana presence in the hands of 100 Ping. But it's 40 seconds. Barely any map control towards the A-bomb site. This is the area of the map they want to contest. So we're going to have to wait and see. 30 seconds. One more smoke here from Adren. Now it's all going to come down to the firepower.
Yeah, there's not time to rotate here. Momi's hit the shot, needs to be clean. He hits one of them, Sorrow, then with the tray. Fame now going to be holding back on rafters. Ooh, Adren at range. Khalil comes out on top in that engagement. Fame now waiting, holding. The balcony is his domain. Spots out Duke, but Duke hits the shot cleaner. Here comes the execute with 11 seconds on the clock. Smiley needs to get this bomb planted ASAP. Taps it once. Now we're seeing Neelan push straight on up into the face of Smiley. And just as the bomb goes down, he dies in almost the same tick. 7th round for K23, and they do indeed extend it to a 5th round lead.
Not too shabby. I mean, this was a good round for K23. Very very solid CT side setups, but also once again, it's a trend that holds the line. The fact that he gets free kills once again on the A-bomb side goes to show how difficult it can be to play against him. Though some of the other players, who are holding on the more aggressive angles, players like Mo, like Fame, they're the ones that end up dying so rapidly, but it's still great to see that a player like a Dren can pick up the pieces and put his team in a very winnable round. Mo right now with the AWP backing away from this one. He seems to be expecting, somewhat of a pistol investment, right? So you want to make sure that you keep the distance between yourself and the incoming push.
Yeah, Fame's expecting it here as well. The fact that he's fallen back towards Bicycle instead of just holding directly on the side. The triple nade! Oh dear lord, it rips him apart. Mo can't even hit a shot. Iceman picks up one. A Dren inside of mid picks up one of his own as well. Now on a 4 versus 3. I think the call's been made. Yep. Go for the save, boys. Back towards that B site. There's 100PingGods. They are going to be able to secure themselves a 3rd round. Keep themselves in this game. It's not over yet. Still plenty of time to be able to force mistakes on your opponent, just like that. Overwhelming force really, really helped out.
It does feel like it's been one of the problems here in the A side hold is that Fame and Mo not necessarily finding a lot of impact. Fame in particular, once again, the nades come in, he can't really do much. And some of the other rounds, he's holding the balcony position. If a flashbang comes in, he's blinded. He can't even really make it down the pit or even mini pit for that matter. And yeah, the A-bomb set has been one of the weaker areas of the map here for for K23. Whereas 100PingGods, they realize, okay, sure, a Dren, he may be in position to pick up frag to maybe even free, but if we can overwhelm Fame and Mo rapidly enough, that's going to allow us to take full control over the A-bomb set, and from there on out, the retake is such a difficult task here. And Mo, playing it up close with the AWP, changing things up so slightly, and the change-up could be massive. He could find the opening frag if there's going to be a peek, but ooh, what can happen?
A peek, but no connection, it wouldn't seem. The push now into apartments to be able to gain even more control of this A site, or at least attempted to gain that control. Slow down now. It was a big flash in the pan. Everything's starting to simmer over once again. Utility now being deployed by 100PingGods. A smoke soon to plume as well. Mo has to fall back after getting flashed off. Mollied off as well. He's still just going to hold inside of it. Picked up a kill once to Iceman. Really great person to take out early on into this round. Duke Fazura takes down Nellan. In the process, flash goes up. Mo gets hit by it. Doesn't care. Completely blind. Still taking down Sorrow. Now going to begin his rotate round into library to see what he can find. But during the process, the rotate C Norbert takes down one. Not good for any more though. 35 seconds remaining on the clock. They need to hit this BX as soon as possible. With a smoke down blocking CT. Mo's not in a position to be able to take down anyone. Can't be randomly shooting through the smoke. But the rotates come through. Bomb yet to go down. There it is. It hits. It lands. A Drent pushing up close, going to be waiting for this execute, essentially. Smiley gets spotted, tagged for 7 HP. Now going to be looking for the other two. Can see both of them. Winter's crossed on in. Waiting for the right time. But it's not worked out for him. Winter's spammed down 2. Now Fame just needs 1 bullet onto Winter. The flash there, he doesn't realize he's holding the bomb. Yep, he's got this one. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. He is indeed going to be able to survive it as well. No hunting for either side. Great little use of the flash there and the audio cues to ensure that K23 can secure this first half as their own. It's 8-3 now.
This has been a stellar performance here from K23. Some mistakes in the A-bomb site, but once again, the B-bomb site, even on a retake scenario, manages to hold it on. And Winter in this position as well. It's a very difficult spot to be in, but look at the peak here. Both of the players basically going in for the double peak, yet Winter finds it in himself to secure not just the one, but the second frag as well. It comes down to the clutch, but simply can't pull it off. 3 rounds right now here for 100PG. So far, that is not a good scoreline. The great thing about Inferno is that a lot of times, even when the T's have a lackluster investment, it always feels like they have a chance in the round. So far, there have been chances for 100 PG, but not a lot. And oh, look at Mo, the aggressive play. This time, works out perfectly.
Yeah, nice little peek there to be able to punish Sorrow for getting just too aggressive, just a little bit. He's holding a little bit further back angle. He wouldn't have been spotted out. Speaking about aggression, though, 100PingGods lurking up Banana. Crossfire being set up consistently here to ensure that there are no backstabs. But spots out the AK on Duke for sure, but neither of them connect shots. All but rethinking his angle, but isn't aware of the AWP of Smiley yet. Does he want to take this fight? Yes, he does. He takes down the star entry player. Smoke going to go down with 30 seconds on the clock for the T side. They need to make a push happen now. 25 now. Time is ticking away. Nobat has an inkling. He spams through the smoke, hits Smiley just as he pops out. Nellen takes down one of his own as well. Iceman on the rotate, caught by Mo. 9-3 as K23 having much more success here than what we've seen in the past. They are hoping, wishing that they do not drop down to that lower bracket. They'll play more games than they need to. That was really nice.
I'll say this for now about K23. It just seems like it's finally clicking, just like it did on Dust 2. The CT side seems to be the one place in which you can expect these players to perform to really high standard. Mo, Adren, but it's also Norbert on the B bomb set that's been having a tremendous performance here on this CT side, and there's no denying it. 100 PG have a really difficult task to face these guys. As K23, I mean, the B bomb set has been looking so solid. The A side, sure, there have been some hiccups, and I wouldn't be too surprised if 100 PG look at the scoreline, look at some of the rounds they managed to pick up, and they may even consider, you know what, let's start going towards the A bomb side once again. That seems to be the one area of the map in which we found some success, you know, some victories with these rounds. But before that, I mean, there's still 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining, so they can try to contest banana control, and looks like that's going to be enough to force Neelan to play it a bit more safe.
Duke, think about an early peek here as the Molotov fades. Neelan, oh, the flash is perfect. He lines up two, looking for a third as well. He deals the damage, but no frag to be found. Smoke's there. Adren going to be peeking straight through the smoke, waiting for a couple of more here. Trying to find Smiley. He knows the damage has been dealt. Needs to reload. Nay going to go in. Is he going to be able to kill anyone? No, it's not. It drops people relatively low, though. Sorry to 42 HP. Smiley to 48. Another Nay goes in, dropping Sorrow even further. Now on to 16 HP. They're thinking about rotating through. They're doing exactly that. Thinking about potentially trading out these weapons as well if they want to go for an A push, but that's not going to be the case. There's 45 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time to be able to execute on a bomb site, but instead, now they're just going to save. Smiley going to be holding that mid angle, while Sorrow sets himself up inside a T-spawn. The second Adren peeked that angle, the second that Neelan peeked round that corner, 100PingGods knew, okay, this round is probably all but over. They're lucky that these two players are still alive.
I'm surprised they go towards the B bomb side. I mean, that has been the one area of the map where I think they managed to plant the bomb once, and that's about it. The A bomb side is where they have found the majority of their success. You know, once they eliminate guys like Fame and Mo, sure, there could be a scenario where a Dread deals a kill or two, but apart from that, that's the area of the map in which they found the success, where they picked up some of these rounds. It's not a lot. And as we'll notice right now, the first half, it is coming to an abrupt end. And 100 PG, the free rounds are simply not good enough. They're going to have to guard maybe the next two to have a competitive chance moving forward. But as we'll notice, the investment, I mean, it's not really looking too great. Nice to see Smiley on the AWP, but the other guys, 2 AK-47s, the back 10 here for Iceman, and Winter with the Tech 9.
Yeah, this is potentially their last-ditch effort as well, considering we're going to move into the final round of the first half after this, and the economy pinned like it is. 100PingGods aren't going to be in a spot to buy again. If they don't win this round, keep a couple of players alive. This is looking like potentially a 12-3 half. Fame gets flashed, yet to a village position as of yet. Spots that one, hits that shot. Now going to be looking for a second one. Smoke goes down as he continues holding inside a pit. Winter pushing, about spamming down with the tech. He does try it, but it's not going to be enough. 11-3 right now, and well, if you share the love on 100PingGods due to the insane amount of loss bonus they're hitting, there is a buy. Probably SMGs for Sorrow and Smiley, just so they can buy themselves up some utility. No chance of an AWP. Not even SMGs, they're just sticking with pistols. I don't like that.
At the same time, though, the Tech 9 does give you that mobility, which
it does.
Definitely makes a lot of sense on a map like Inferno, and I would say that perhaps prioritizing the Tech 9 over the Mac 10, for example, wouldn't call it a bad choice. Oh, Neelan. So much damage inflicted. Oh, that's an awkward push. Iceman, no flashbang at all. Neelan could very easily just back away from this position. The damage has already been dealt. 2 players have lost their lives. Duke Visura is on 37 points of health. Smiley is on 56. This is a great opportunity once again for K23 to secure the victory in this round. Norbert gets the frag here on Smiley, but yes, Duke Visura with the response.
He must have pressed mouse button 1 at the exact same time. Because I only heard 1 bullet. And it was an AWP. The wait. Miguelil goes off as well and hits up that trade. Now on a 4 versus 2. Certainly not the position that 100PingGods wanted to be in. But remember, we're going to swap sides soon. Maybe their CT side is going to be a bit stronger. Neelan has spotted out 1. Duke knows he's there. Flash goes up high and oh, Mo looks for the shot. Isn't going to be able to hit it. Well, hits it this time round, but it's not going to do enough damage. It's 12-3 at the end of the first half. Look at that. Sporadic rounds for the 100PingGods. Nothing consistent at all. It's K23 just plodding forwards and forwards and forwards, round after round after round. Only 1 player on 100PingGods has above 10 kills. 4 of the 5 on K23 have above 10.
This is such an anomaly as well. In terms of the fragging prowess, yeah, K23 levels beyond 100 PG, but it's also Inferno, the map in which you expect some of the most close first halves, and even just halves in general. The 8-7s, the 9-6 just seem to be so standard on a map like Inferno, but now K23 getting a really good showing here. Adren with the P50, so quick, so precise. Though, not bad response there from Sorrow, but now look at this. Perfect opportunity for K23 to bunny hop their way into the A-bomb, clearing out the angles. Duke Visura takes a sniff of the flowers, and so it's going to be Lonesome Winter, and I do believe his days are counted.
Takes a sniff of the flowers, inhales them so deep that he's going to be fertilizing them for years. 6 feet under he goes. Winter, timing just away from Fame as he catches him on the rotate. 13-3 now. We need to see a big reaction here from 100PingGods. If they don't win this round, K23 go to 14. And then what? Oh, I didn't realize it was one of those taps, Adren. Come on. It's a nice second one there. Isn't able to grab the third. Fame barely reset his aim there. That was almost falling accuracy. Fully automatics on all 5 for K23, and they're making sure their presence is known.
This is surprising, though. Look at 100 PG. There's no investment. I was so sure that they're going to go for the force buy, an act of desperation. It's 13-3. We might as well pull out some of those upgraded pistols. And you know what? On any other map, I would say maybe not. But on a map like Inferno, absolutely. Get those SMGs out. Get yourselves the Deagles, the 5.7s, and also some smoke grenades. But in this case, nothing of the sort. It's just the USBs. And you know what? By the looks of things, USP can also pack a punch. Iceman, not a bad frag here in Fame, but they probably realize here 100 PG that they are going up against, some of this purchase from K23. And so if you are the T side, you probably just want to group up and eventually just hit one of the sides. Interestingly enough, though, you're going to notice that 100 PG have gone for some of the more aggressive maneuvers. There's a certain Winter who I believe is sneaking through a tunnel. Perfect weapon as well, right?
Oh, if he hears any form of audio cues, like he is now, knows that Norbit's above him. He's going to peek up, spot the head. Oh, you can't whiff those. You cannot whiff those, Winter. Oh, no. The timing just was not in his favor. 14-3 now. Well, we're about to see why 100PingGods did not buy in that previous. So they can buy up the M4s. Iceman, realistic. I mean, he could have. Glass Cannon Orped, traded it over, but certainly not the play. They're playing for the long haul now. 11 rounds deficit 100PingGods have right now. They need 11 in a row to bring us level. K23 have plenty of time to just pick up 2. That's all they need. Mo knows there's someone close. Isn't able to hit the spray, though, for whatever reason. Adren's there to be able to back up his teammate and, well, knows there's someone top mid as well. So, continues the taps to see what can connect. Nothing so far, though. Flashes over. Once again, the game falls silent.
As it should be, I'd say. 100 PG, they try to go for the aggressive maneuver, and as we saw, it simply doesn't go their way. That is a nice push there from K23. They can very easily just, on the back of the banana push they've made, they can very easily just execute the bomb site. They still have loads of utility to work with, but it's also the time factor. There is still a minute on the clock, and the one good thing here on the side of 100 PG is that they're doing a good job in maintaining their utility for as long as possible. Iceman, 50 seconds on the clock, and he still has that smoke grenade remaining. So if it does come down to the eventual push here from K23, you might have to go on through the smoke grenade, and there we go. Final smokes now being deployed here. K23 trying to go for what seems like a bit of a fake towards the B bomb site. 2 players have made the rotation, but the main pushes out here towards the side door.
What a swing.
Kneeling as well. Very nice swing from K23. That's going to allow him to secure the bomb site. No issues whatsoever.
Really, really nice teamwork there from K23. And, well, it's starting to unravel. 100PingGods side, they aren't playing as a coherent unit right now. K23, on the other hand, it took them, as you mentioned earlier, 40-odd rounds inside of that overpass game. But the second they swap over to Inferno, it's like that never happened. That is experience. That is Adren leading his side, saying, listen, we cannot let that affect us at all. We know that we can do well in Inferno. And we are going to show not only the opponents, but everyone at home, that we can kick these guys' ass. And they're doing exactly that. This is a hell of a showing. 15-3 now. And I can't believe it, considering how close that second match was. But 100PingGods are just nowhere on the server. One person has above 10 kills, that being Sorrow. Duke is so close. Considering Duke was consistently hitting frag after frag on entry after entry over on overpass, he's barely had a showing here. We're 19 rounds in and he's got 9 kills.
That's surprising here for Duke. Absolutely. That was the one player you could really count on the side of 100 PG. The fact that he's not having a good run of form definitely goes to show. And smiling with the scout out here in middle, probably not the best weapon, but this is the last hurrah potentially here for 100 PG. They have gone for the purchase. Adrendo's gonna move in. Oh, perfect timing to get the first one. Iceman goes down. I wonder if they're gonna continue holding Banana. Looks like Duke wants to challenge Adren, but that seems to be a dangerous game because the opponents, they're armed, they're dangerous, and they're definitely looking forward to go for these fights. Whereas 100 PG may have to look for a more slower and perhaps safer style of play to try and maintain the bomb sites.
There's a man advantage right now for K23, they want to ensure that this is the final round. They do not want to give 100PingGods any opportunities. Nellan spamming from apartments to be able to close out this one. He's dropped Duke for sure, down to 4 HP, but it's Fame who swings onto the site. The Deagle shot from Winter connects. Adren picks up one of his own as well, trading back to Sorrow. Now here comes the hold onto the site though. Duke for Sorrow, 4 HP, still finding frags. Winter's picked up 2 headshots though. Mo in a 1 versus 3, lines up 2 of them, looking for one more as well from range. It's Smiley on 100 HP. 1 bullet's all that's going to be needed, but he's playing for time. He's planting the bomb. He knows he's being pushed. He needs to hit this shot. Smiley on the peak, Mo on the swing as well. Has to run. Knows that there's a different angle that he can play here. It's planted for him. The second he hears it tapped, he's going to rotate round. But no, Smiley's going to be holding it. Pros don't fake Mo, and you're being punished for it. A 4th round gain by 100PingGods. But dear Lord, could it have got any closer?
Oh, what a solid hold there from 100PG. That's the one thing you don't expect, that they, with just the lackluster equipment that they had there on the bomb side, they hold on for as long as they did. And yes, at the very end, we do see the defuse. And I'd say if you're Mo, you're probably not expecting that even a single kid was invested in that round, because you're thinking, okay, our opponent's economy is probably going to be in the bin. So what? They have a defuse kit? I doubt about it. They probably prioritize the utility, the weaponry over a simple defuse kit. But as we saw, yeah, pros don't fake. 5-second defuse comes in, and Mo doesn't even go for the fight, though. We could see a fight here in Banana. Duke the Stura holding the angle. There are a few players on the other side, and Duke doesn't really have any sort of backup, interestingly enough. So if Duke ends up dying here, that's going to be an early advantage here for K23, unless Duke gets himself not just one, just the 1 frag, though. 4 on 4.
It's close to picking up a second there. Drops Smiley down to 66. Hey, not doing too much. Time is ticking down though. K23 going for an execute over towards this B site. Molly goes in as well from Iceman. I don't know if it has connected. It has. That smoke faded at just the right time. No extinguished mollies this time round. 40 seconds on the clock. Still no rotate from the A site. This is really, really slow from Sorrow and Winter. Surely they know that this is a B execute at this point. Yeah, now they've seen the bomb, but Adren's already out on the site. Picked up a kill from Generator. The stab's there from Smiley. This rotates so slow, and I think it might be the end of the game due to it. Smiley now going to be swinging round by Coffins, waiting for that smoke to fade. Fade. He spots out Mo. Oh, he hits the spam. He's looking for a second as well on Neelan. He's not going to be able to hit it. Neelan with the trade. Now on a 3 versus 2, Danny. I think it's all but over now. There goes one. Winter in a 1v2. You need to push the site now, but he picked up one. There's no way he wins this one. Does he have a kit? He doesn't have a kit. Does he have the time? He needs to get on the bomb right now. I have no clue if he has time or not. Oh, he found a kit. He did not have that kit when he started that, right?
No, he managed to pick up the kit that was right by the pool.
Iceman dropped it. I've just watched it on the stream where we have a delay. Iceman dropped it on the back of the site. If he didn't push through, he wouldn't have picked that up. Oh my god, that's so clutch.
Some really impactful rounds have gone the way of 100PG, and you have to wonder right now if you're K23. Sure, it's 15-5. You're very much just 1 round away from securing victory, but you can see they want to take this one as seriously as possible. That is why they're going to take the time out. They're going to have the discussion and realize, okay, guys, just the 1 round, yeah? We get the 1 round, and we're going to be over. Not just with this 3rd map. I mean, it's going to be Dunzo for the best of 3. And I mean, sure, there's still opportunities for K23 to mess up and they still can bounce back, but absolutely, you don't want to be losing silly rounds like that, because that's what it really comes down to. It is a silly round because the setup from K23 was perfect. It's a 1v2. You have 1 player towards Banana, the other player back aside. You could have very easily just won that round, and so mistakes being made and early damage inflicted on Fame.
Yeah, dropped down to 18 HP. You gotta ask yourself, does Mo think, okay, I can be more impactful with a a rifle here with 100 HP? Do I trade this over to Fame, who we know can AWP? Or is he just confident in his own abilities where he won't need the backup? It seems like that's the play right now. Another nade gonna go in. This time with Molotov. No one's gonna take any pings so far though. Or AWP shot. Doesn't connect onto Iceman. He gets just a little bit aggressive here. And that's someone who we've definitely missed in this game as well. Iceman, 21 rounds in. He's only got 5 kills to his name. He was sweating bullets in the previous game, but it's Duke and him who are holding down the fort on the B site right now, though. And it was Fame who took all of that damage at the very beginning of the round, who's still alive.
That's quite surprising, isn't it? I mean, at the same time, he was also just the one player at the very backside of his teammates, perhaps just hoping to find any players who might go for the long flank, so can't really blame Fame for holding this position or maintaining his life. But as you can see, this is a very convincing victory. Not a single player goes down on the side of 100 PG, and that is impressive. K23 taking the time out for a good reason, because now they realize that there seems to be some momentum on the side of 100 PG. Sure, it's still going to be a difficult task to secure just the victory alone on this third map, or overtime to speak of. But there is always a chance, right? And you got to make sure, if you're K23, that chance gets crushed as soon as possible. You don't want to give any opportunities, because this round as well, just pushing smoke. Where are the flashbangs? They're non-existent. They're just moving in through the smoke grenade, and they become easy pickings for 100 PG.
This round is looking like it's going to go once again to 100 PG. Sprint boost over. That was perfectly timed as well. All momentum gained. Any frags to... Oh, I was about to say any frags to find. No, but a Dread smacked down like a whack-a-mole. Second he peeks up, Iceman completely blind. Able to find Fame. Smiley on the corner. Picks up one more in the form of Nova. Eden looking for a 1D here as well, but I don't expect anything. There's no real commitment here in this round. K23 are going to be still sitting on 15. 100PingGods up to 7, unless we see a miracle. Okay, I'm starting to believe in miracles. Because there's an AK available now with 2 full HP players and a full armor player in the form of Nilal as well.
But I'd say that's going to require 4 miracles to try and win a round like this, and I don't think they have what it takes. Nealon with the AK-47 could potentially do so. But I mean, yeah, Crossfire perfectly set up. Smiley with the AWP. If not Smiley, then it is going to be Winter. As to be expected, it's a victory here for 100 PG. 7 rounds already. Now, again, it's still a pretty big difference here. 8-round difference, if I'm being honest. And for K23, looks like it is going to be the reinvestment. Interestingly enough, though, it is the MAC-10 here on the hands of Fame. The other players, at least AK-47's utility as well. And again, for K23, they can still mess up on some of these rounds, but all they have to acquire is just the one measly round. And the question is whether 100 PG can really play this one to a level in which they don't make 0 mistakes. And what we've seen thus far here from the first half, that just seems so unlikely. But let's see. Sorrow, though, losing quite a lot of HP. Good flashbang, though. That's going to allow Iceman to get the one. Stuck between the Molotovs.
Rock and a hard place. Literally in between 2 Molotovs. How is Iceman still alive? He must be melting, man. At the end of this. Boost now going to be coming on through. Iceman going to be cool as ever. Waiting for this push towards B. Still yet to come. Winter catches one. Moat going to peek the corner, and he's taken down as well. There goes the bomb. An 8th round is now on the cards for the 100PingGods. Maybe even more, because K23... just likely not have a buy here. Actually, how many rounds in a row has this been? This won't be match loss bonus, will it?
I mean, I think it might just be for K23, because they've definitely lost more than a few rounds right now in a row. So there could be maximum lose money bonus. Now, if they were to somehow still get a bomb plant, I would presume we see the reinvestment. But right now, not even finding any kills. All the kills. in the case of this round, going the way of 100PG, and with 30 seconds remaining, wouldn't be too surprised if Nealon would just consider saving the AK-47, because next round, I guess it's just, a partial investment. Some of the players picking up pistols, armor, perhaps some utility. Those are also some of the rounds in which you end up seeing a team like K23 in the lead, right? It does feel like sometimes they have to just go for the one ballsy play, the one ballsy maneuver with perhaps some pistols and armor, and that seems to break the CTs at times, that potential comeback. So perhaps picking up the pistols is exactly what the doctor might order. For K23, get yourselves those pistols, try to go for a ballsy maneuver of ballsy fast play, and perhaps you can catch some of the players off guard. But right now, look at this. A tactical timeout once again.
I think a half buy here into Deagles, maybe techs, a couple of flashes, keeping yourself around that 1.2k mark, because you're going to be, if you lose this round, you're getting max loss bonus of 3.4k, meaning that you're going to be able to provide yourself a full buy either way, and it will leave you with some money left over, meaning that even if you don't win this next round, you're then going to be able to provide you and your team with a full buy next round and deal more and more damage to the opponents. I think, that seems like that is the play. Sticking around about that 2k mark, the 1.5k, we see a drain going down to 1.7, making sure you're in a position where you can still make it competitive. And we're not going to be seeing flashes. As a matter of fact, we're going to be seeing smokes, making me believe this is leaning more towards an A play, smoking off those crosses and ensuring that those troublesome angles, which might be more difficult to clear with only pistols or a single hero AK, are then covered. Smiley, uncharacteristic miss from him. Sorrow going to be picking up one as well. Nealon with the trade onto that M4. Now that's going to be able to be recovered as well. Duke on the corner. He doesn't usually miss those. Okay, maybe this is going to be the round. Adren spots out. Oh, no, he doesn't spot Smiley. He just misses him. He's holding a little bit too far back. And, well, now as the bomb's being recovered, it's a 3 versus 3 with Smiley. You know what? No, I was about to say with Smiley on 3 HP, it's essentially a 3 versus 2, but it's not, because he's got the AWP. The fact that he's got that, he could be on 1 HP and still be influential into the round, because you don't need to, you just don't miss a shot, is essentially what it is. Someone peeks you, you take them down, end of story, they're dead. Sure, you get traded. Who cares? You update your team as much as you need to. This re-rotate towards the B site, I'm not a huge fan of, because they are not going to be expecting Iceman on this corner. He's done fantastically to be able to hold this. No way to clear this, right? Oh, Fame does! Oh, with Dren's taking out Winter as well, and now it's just Smiley with 3 HP! This round has actually turned out their way. It's the Deagle buy up on all 5 players. With all 5 players. Nealon's safe from the previous round. He still had a buy. Smiley needs to not get hit at all. It needs to be 3 clean shots. It can be with the Deagle, it can be with Yorp to keep 100PingGods in this one, but I feel like they're already internally calling GG, and now they're externally calling it as well. Fame closes it out after a hell of a best of 3. We finally have a winner. It's K23 who take the series 2-1 and go through to that upper bracket of Group B. Dear Lord, Danny. We're done. Finally, it's over.
I mean, this was such a surprising matchup in so many aspects. The fact that we end up seeing such a one-sided Inferno matchup, one-sided first half of Inferno, that was quite surprising. But the fact as well that it ends up being a victory in the back of pistols, I mean, I was kind of looking forward to it, because it always seems like whenever a team ends up going for the sort of ecos, a half buy with some pistols, and even the one play with the hero AK-47, those seem to be the rounds in which they somehow manage to pull through, surprisingly enough. And of course, this is just one of those scenarios. K23 managing to show us what they're made of. The pistols doing a lot of the talking, and the kills eventually go their way. I guess there was some, a little bit of that tilt factor after they end up losing that 1v2 scenario on the B bomb site, but luckily for them, they still managed to close things out, and they go us to show that they are the better team, at least go up against a team like 100PG.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of a harder task against them next, though, of course, playing up against 4s in that upper bracket of Group B, as you saw just a few moments ago. Tomorrow's matches for us, however, are all going to be the elimination matches. Khan versus Ex-Malian. Esports Club Kiev and versus 100PingGods. We are going to be saying goodbye to 2 teams, and we are going to be sending 2 teams through to the lower bracket final. It's going to be a hell of a day. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. If you want to see the upper bracket games, then make sure you check out the first stream, which has been linked in the chat throughout the entire day. Dinkle and Hawker are going to be over there, exact same times. That's 4 p.m. CEST and then 7 p.m. CEST for our second ones. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Danny, any closing thoughts before we throw away today?
No. I mean, this is, again, the one thing you want to see from CIS Counter-Strike. It is exciting. It's not just running around like headless chickens looking for some potential frags. You know, this puggy style of Counter-Strike that people seem to relate to CIS CS. Yeah. And as we saw today, that's just not the case anymore. I mean, yes, there's going to be some pugginess involved, perhaps a reliance on their individuals, but you can also see some tactics, some team cohesion as well, which is something you probably don't expect from the CIS region. And definitely this is going to be a very exciting close qualifier. So guys, definitely tune in for those matchups that we are going to see tomorrow.
Yeah, most certainly. Guys, thank you very much for joining. My name's been CodyCast. This has been Sir Danny. We'll see you tomorrow. Again, 4 p.m. CEST, then 7 p.m. CEST. Make sure you follow the channel to find out when we go live. See you tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.